Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks for coming to my channel and watching my video. I really wanted to talk today about why I stopped wearing makeup because I'm feeling really passionate and fired up about this subject. So here we are. So I wanted to give 5 reasons as to why I stopped wearing makeup and why I think that a lot of people should. Now, I understand that a lot of people see makeup as an art form, and there's a lot of talented makeup artists or people who are really good at it and they really enjoy every second of it. I'm not one of those people. I was putting makeup on because I felt like I needed to be able to be perceived as professional or just to feel put together. And I kind of just stopped and started thinking, why do I feel like I need face paint to be taken seriously or to feel like I matter more than I do with my bare face? So that being said, let's continue. So the first reason why I stopped wearing makeup very abruptly, and it got me thinking on to the rest of the points, is I downloaded an app. I think it's called Yuka. I'll link it below. It's an app that lets you scan all your cosmetic products. You can even scan your food products. And it tells you what ingredients are in there and why they could be detrimental to your health. So they rate the ingredients. And I went on a spree one night and I scanned all of my products. And I was so shocked and sad to find out that most of the ingredients in my products were endocrine system disruptors, which means they mess with your hormones. And secondly, in some I did find known carcinogens, meaning they have been known to cause cancer. And even some ingredients that have been banned in the European Union, but they're still allowed to be in products in North America. And I ended up throwing out literally all my products: shampoo, lotion, makeup, face wash, like everything, because I felt taken advantage of. Like, I did not consent to put all that bad stuff on my face and on my body and on my child's body. I have a toddler and he has, he used products with petroleum derived ingredients in them, which ended up being very bad for him. And so I felt like a bad mom, and I just felt like a bad keeper of my own body. Like, all I wanted was to take care of my body and to, with my makeup, have an even complexion and a red lip. But apparently I couldn't have those things with accessible products that weren't detrimental to my health. And I was just disgusted. So I threw everything out and I only replaced the bare necessities with a local company who used safe and actually good for you ingredients. So that was the first reason that had me stop wearing makeup. And then I started thinking, I would love to see more women without wearing makeup. I think that the beauty standards today, they keep getting further and further out of reach. Beauty products and procedures keep getting more expensive. And I think it's silly to waste your time earning an income and then spending that income on making yourself conform to these beauty standards that are going to change anyways. I mean, look, even throughout my 30 years of life, beauty standards have changed so much. And now people are, in some cases, permanently altering their appearance to be perceived as beautiful by people they don't even know. I think that the world, in that sense, in many senses, but in that sense specifically, it's so backwards. We're so image focused. I think social media does have a lot to do with it, but I think that we should have more people not relying on products to feel beautiful or to feel worthy. We need people focusing on different things that actually matter instead of how they look. Sure, take care of your body. Make sure you're clean and nourished, and I think that's as far as it should go. You don't really need a lot of products to to feel like you're beautiful. And it's such a hard thing because I thought I needed those things, but turns out I don't. And then that brings me to the third reason why I think, or why I will not wear makeup again, and why I think other people should just think about this when they're being role models for their kids, so, or family or whoever. So I have two beautiful little nieces, and they're just so perfect. And I would never want them to look at me and think that, oh, I want to be like my Auntie Liesel. But to be that, I have to, do my makeup every day, and I have to look a certain way. And I really want to exemplify to them that you just showing up, this face, this body, it's good enough. It matters just as much as somebody with makeup or somebody with cosmetic procedures. Like, you don't need any of these things to look or feel beautiful. And I want beauty to be more than just your appearance. I want it to be how you carry yourself. I want beauty to be more than skin deep. I think we should focus more on traits like kindness and honesty, integrity, and charity, and how you treat people. And like, that is what makes a person beautiful too. So I think that we've really created this framework where beauty just ends right here. And like, that's not it. A lot of people who are not conventional or beautiful by conventional beauty standards today are some of the most beautiful people I know because of who they are, not what they look like. So that's the kind of role model that I want to be to my family and to any other little person that looks up to me. And the fourth reason is we have this war on aging right now. Like, aging is seen as such a bad thing. There's so many anti-aging products out there, Botox and facelifts and getting rid of lines and wrinkles, as if these things are like the enemy, number one enemy. And I think that's so silly because my mother-in-law told me once, and it really like settled in with me. She's like, aging is such a privilege. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool, but we still need to get rid of our lines and wrinkles and pretend like it's not happening. But then I started thinking about it, and it really is such a privilege. Like, I got to wake up today and somebody didn't. And I get to watch my kids grow up, and there are moms who don't. And I just think it's so silly to be fighting what is such a great privilege. So I would love to see people not wearing makeup and just not embracing aging, just not even thinking about it, just showing up and spending time and energy on things that matter, the experiences that you get to experience because you were blessed enough to get old, to see another day. So, sorry, I got a little emotional there, but I think our priorities are just all backwards. And we need to really rethink this topic of beauty. And then the last reason, number 5, is just me personally. I don't like taking makeup off at the end of the night. It's such a chore for me. I don't like not being able to rub my eyes and like eat for fear of like lipstick being over my face. And I don't like clutter. Like, I'm really trying to pare down my possessions to really only consume what's necessary to me or what adds value, if you will. So I don't need all that extra clutter that literally adds nothing to my life, only bad things. So I don't know. I think it's a lot to think about, and I would really appreciate it if you left your thoughts down in the comments below and we can have a discussion about it. What do you guys think about it? Do you wear makeup? Why or why not? What do you think about the points that I mentioned? My experience so far has been very positive. I've gone to a few events outside of the home. So usually I work at home, but I've gone to like Christmas parties and things like that without makeup. And the only time I stress about it is right before I leave the house. And then I don't think about it again until I come back and I see myself in the mirror. I'm like, oh, right, I wasn't wearing makeup. But that didn't affect how much of a good time I had. It didn't affect the quality of the conversations that I have because I surround myself with good people. And I'm sure I will run into people who don't share the same values as I do on this particular subject. But I'm sure that I feel strong enough in everything that I talked about that I won't be swayed. But I also don't want to be somebody who like barks and tells people what to do with their life. Everybody has their own life. They have their options. They can do what they want. This is just my personal opinion. And then another thing that was a positive result of not wearing makeup is I spent so much less time scrutinizing my appearance in the mirror. And I have more time to make videos, to sleep in, to snuggle with my son, to just do things, like even though it's only a few minutes. It's a few minutes that I spend doing things that actually matter to me, because I can't fathom spending another minute trying to look like something I'm not, because I want my appearance to be the least memorable and least interesting thing about me. So if you're still around, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comments. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.